Alright, it is the start of day 2, official day 2, really day 3 for me. And the Sky Tower is open, so we're going to do this. Alright, so Sky Tower needs 20 people, and we did not have 20 people, so we're going to go ride something else for now. Maybe if it gets a little more crowded over there, we'll ride it later. So Maxx Force construction. I think we're going to do Wizard. Wizard's still fun.
Yep.
We're going to do Viper again, because Viper is fun.
Yep.
And then Landon's taking off to go do his own thing, not in the park.
Oh, I'm fishing.
Yeah, whatever. He's boring. So I will be alone for the rest of the day. Wow, you can line jump in designated areas.
Thank you for your cooperation in making sure
So
that
if you notice another guest line jumping or smoking outside of a designated area, please call this number. Cedar Fair used the same background music.
Go again and again for Hurricane Harbor and Magic Water.
Cedar Fair used that same background music on an advertisement once. It's just fine. Alright, anyway. Time for Viper. Great wooden coaster.
Right of the Mystic.
Crazy wait for Viper. Absolutely intolerable. Can't believe we've been waiting in this line.
Really long.
So Viper's also really good in the front.
Amazing.
So yeah, great ride. Definitely better than Mystic Timbers. Definitely. You may not get as much airtime as you do on Mystic Timbers, but the airtime you do get is much more powerful. Sure. Yeah, the airtime you do get is much more powerful. Yeah, good ride. What do you want to do? This again or Raging Bull?
I want to do this again.
Come on, Raging Bull probably is a short line.
Alright, we'll do Raging Bull and then maybe we'll come back.
Alright. We'll go do that. Well, okay, so we did back row Raging Bull.
A lot better.
A lot better than even second to back row. You really get thrown over that drop. It's the second best drop on any B&M Hyper. It's better than Diamondback's drop. It's better than Magnum's drop. That's not B&M, but still Hypers. Fun ride.
Yeah.
Definitely does not deserve the hate it gets, but yeah, in the back you really get thrown over. Good airtime. Not as good as Intimidator's drop, but good Hyper. Not bad. Not a bad ride.
Yeah, no complaints.
Still second best at the park, I say. So while we were getting off Raging Bull, we noticed that American Eagle is running both sides. Well, not both sides, but the red side. So that's a new credit. So we're headed to that now. Because a new credit is always a big deal. So, I like that. Let's do it. New credit. It's technically the only, yeah, it is the only credit we haven't gotten, and I didn't think we were going to get it. So, it should be good. It's a good ride. We'll see if red side's any smoother. Okay, so Landon is gone now, and it is 1:33. So time to go ride something. I think I'm gonna go for the giant drop, or maybe Viper again, and maybe even hit Goliath. Time to ride the second best aero looper that I've done. So only behind Tennessee Tornado, better than Vortex. I love this ride. The theming makes it. I think I might go for front row now. I filmed this 3 days in a row now, this same section of the line. It's a great ride, great little ride. Well themed, better than X-Flight in my opinion here. But X-Flight is painful. You get really good G's on these loops here. Might wait for fun. See how that is. It's not the smoothest ride in the world, but it's not rough, in my opinion. Wow, no one in the station. Let's do it. Alright, time for me to do something that still actually freaks me out, and that's drop towers. Giant drop will be the tallest of this generation intimate drop tower I've done. Carolyn's is over 100 feet shorter. So, let's give this thing a shot. Okay, giant drop, definitely the best drop tower. That was a crazy big drop, and it just keeps falling. That generation intimate tower is my favorite, for sure. Next, I think I'm going to try Goliath front row. It's the only chance it has of being better than Fury, so give it a shot. So a little tip with Goliath, if you ever don't feel like waiting in a really long line and you're by yourself, it does have a single rider line. In fact, that single rider line is right over here where the flash pass entrance is. When it's longer than the stairs, use this line, you'll get right up to the stairs. Very, very useful. Let's try front row. So Goliath front row is definitely better. Really close with Fury. Might be better. I'll just think about it more later. Great ride. So I was wrong about the single rider line. It doesn't take you to the stairs, it takes you to the station. It will save you so much time. Highly recommended. Can now say V2, 1,000 times better in Wicked Twister. I even rode it in the middle of the train and it was better in Wicked Twister. Way smoother, way more intense, just a better ride in general. The drop you get off that vertical spike is so much better than the stupid rough twisting that Wicked Twister does. And this thing's twisting spike feels taller and actually twists a lot better than either of the spikes on Wicked Twister. So tear down Wicked Twister. Great, way better. Also, unlike Wicked Twister, this Intamin has been super reliable. What is it with Six Flags and actually having reliable rides? I've not had a single ride go down except for Goliath on my first day here, and it was only for a few minutes. Like, what the heck? What's the deal, Cedar Point? I get the point that they have more Intamins, but still, this is like, their B&Ms break down more than Six Flags. This is Six Flags Great Americas anyway. So, good job, Six Flags. Actually happened on V2. It's not in the station. I wonder if they're unable to get the LAMs to reverse. Yeah, they flat out can't get it to reverse. They sure played that quickly. Let's see if I can get a better view. Whereas I was saying how good they were maintenance-wise. Yeah, they can't get it to reverse back into the station, the LAMs. Good work. That's it. The brakes.
I kind of don't.
See where we're at. This is something I never saw Wicked Twister do. Yeah, you can see right there. Stuck on the LAMs. I was literally in the middle of filming an off-ride. Really glad it didn't stop. This is interesting. Brakes are engaged. Wonder if the brakes hit too hard, stopped at the LAM. Can't get it to move now. It's my guess, but I would think, you know, they can, I don't know, can they move from the standstill? They need drive tires normally to push it. Well, it's an interesting thing to have happen. I would not want to be stuck there. That would kind of suck. Well, at least they're in shade, you know. Very interesting. Never seen a launch coaster just stop. I don't know if someone stopped the ride by mistake or...
Jackie, you know what happened? Jackie!
Cool thing is, that was the ride after I got off. I could have gotten that breakdown credit. Oh. It was pretty interesting, at least. Probably not for the people on it. But they all get front of the line passes though. They played that breakdown announcement so quickly. Well, have fun, people on D2. You know, at least when Six Flags rides break, they break interestingly. Yep. Well, that'll be all from here. Let's see what happens. Never seen this happen before. Oh great, now they're singing. Alright, I'm about done waiting to see what they're gonna do. I'm gonna guess they're getting a technician over here, put it in maintenance mode and reverse the train back into the station, but they may actually have to do an evac. It'd be pretty neat for the people on, but I'm not gonna wait to see that. But it's pretty cool. Not for the people on there. But you know, at least it's a good ride to break down on, because you know they're in the shade. Oh, they got the V2 breakdown for that credit. Doesn't look like much is going on in the station. So, see ya.
When the train stops, you guys can unbuckle your seatbelts and switch out pull up on your train.
There we go. They just put it in maintenance mode and reversed it, I guess. Interesting stuff. V2 fixed now, I guess. There we go. V2 breakdown and fix. Alright, my camera is really hot because it's been out in the sun and it gets hot recording. Poor little GoPro. So I think I'm gonna go do Batman. Something like, maybe Batman. I can do that at Great Adventure in a week, but I'll do Batman. Or maybe back to Goliath. Maybe X-Flight again, even. Or Demon. We'll see. It's actually a cool nod to the manufacturer of the ride, the architects, Bolger and Navalar. Very cool. Six Flags doesn't normally do that. It's normally kind of a Cedar Fair thing. But it's right under Batman. Very cool. Nice job, Six Flags. Did something right. We've gotten to the part of the day, or the part of the park visit, really, where I'm really just rewriting things that I care to rewrite / can't rewrite at other Six Flags parks. Considering I will be at Great Adventure in a week, it means a lot of these rides I'm not going to ride again here, like Batman. I may ride Batman again because I really like that. And Great Adventures might be rougher. But like Superman, Joker, just avoiding those. So I'm going to go back into Southwest Territory, do Viper some more, and do Raging Bull some more.
Oh my gosh, you know.
There goes Viper. one of the greatest wooden coasters I've ever done. Because I don't count Goliath as wooden, that's just my personal preference. Gonna go ride it now and get some off-ride footage of Raging Bull. Let's go give Raging Bull another shot. Gonna try front row because I've done back now.
Welcome to the Raging Bull. This train is leaving the station in 30 seconds, so please help us out by boarding quickly so we can get you on your way. Again, we got 30 seconds to send this train out, so please board quickly. Please move behind the yellow line. The gates are closing. Store all loose articles before boarding. No items may be held in the hands of riders. Guests must be 54 inches tall. Once you're seated, pull your lap bar down as far as it will go. During your ride, remain seated with hands and feet inside the car at all times and your head against the headrest. Secure your hats and glasses. Yeehaw! Check one. Trace here. All fair.
Yeah, Raging Bull's still good. I think that's the last time I'm gonna ride it. So, fun hyper. Not anything special. A little past 4 o'clock. I feel like I've done everything here after, you know, basically 3 days. So, I think I might go. I don't feel like I need to do American Eagle again. I might just be doing Viper a few more times and then just try and marathon Goliath and actually try to, you know, be successful. Unlike yesterday. So, that might be what I did. Because it hasn't had a line, I've just been lapping Viper. It is a very, very good ride. I'm solid in my opinion that it is better than Mystic Timbers. I also am torn. I think it is better in Batman the Ride. So it is at least top 3 in the park right now. Obviously, Maxx Force is not open. And I'm torn if it's better in Raging Bull or not, but that's a tough call. In the back row, probably not. But Viper seems to be good in just about any row, but better in the front slightly, maybe. And then back has its own advantages too, but Viper's very good. Possibly even second best in the park. Obviously that will change in a few weeks when Maxx Force opens. But, yeah. It's almost 4:40. I am gonna keep lapping this till 5. Wish it didn't have such a long queue line. And then I think I'm gonna go Goliath run the rest of the night. After 4 consecutive rides on Viper, where all I had to do was get up from the seat and get into a different row, I can say it's second best ride here, above Raging Bull, above Batman the Ride, only behind Goliath. And it's definitely my second favorite wooden coaster behind only Thunderhead. So it really is better than Mystic Timbers. But yeah, I think I'm, after all those rides, at 10 minutes into 5 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna go. I don't really feel like doing anything else but Goliath over and over. Because X-Flight's not all that good, and then Demon I've done enough. And American Eagle's not that great. And the rest are clones that I can do a great adventure in a week, for the most part. So, That'll be all from this side of the park. We're to Goliath now. Great America Giga construction update. It's built. The land clearing we saw a few months ago is done. Ride's finished. Okay, time to marathon Goliath. It's before 5:30, and yeah, so let's ride this thing a lot. All right, there's lap number 1. I'm gonna do more. Didn't take very long at all. That single rider line's awesome. It's 2 rides, 3 in just a moment. I want to point out how good the single rider line is. Imagine this on a busy day. That's the single rider line. This. Alright, sorry about that. Here's the rest of the single rider line.
Sounds great. You guys go ahead right now and push your right left bars, unbuckle your seatbelts and exit out to the right.
No items may be held in the hands of right. Please move behind
That's the
yellow
station.
line.
That's the single rider line. It's that good.
Take your seat.
Well, my Marathon of Goliath had gotten to 3 rides. When they just closed it, the ride ops had mentioned something before we dispatched. They were noticing a weird vibration, and so right after our train unloaded, they closed the thing. So unfortunately, and they just went up and said it's going to be a lengthy delay on the loudspeaker. So time to go find something else to enjoy. Third and final ride on X-Flight. I'm gonna try front because I did back twice and it was okay. So let's see if it's any better. This will be the last ride on it though. My opinion still stands the same as the first time I rode it. We'll see if anything changes. It can be a little rough, this thing, but it is definitely the most intense B&M wing I've done. So more intense than Gatekeeper, more intense than Wild Eagle. Not that that's that much of an achievement, but still, good ride. Just nothing's that special. I almost feel like it's the Valraven of this park, but it's not. It's way better than Valraven, so. Alright, let's give it another shot. Next flight, it's not the worst. It might be better. If you ride it the way that I ride it, which is the only way you can ride this comfortably, which is put your thumbs underneath the vest quite a ways, so basically you're riding with just a lap bar, then it's fun and it's better than Gatekeeper. But if you ride it normally, oh my gosh, it sucks. So these first gen B&M vests suck, but still, good ride. So that will be our last ride on Wooden Magnum, that's what I'm going to call it, because that's how it gets treated. Everyone hates it, but I think it's, well, not everyone, a lot of people do like this ride. But it's severely underrated. Severely underrated. Great ride. Too bad it's not at like Kings Island or something instead of Mystic Timbers. Because the thing with, like, so basically I got standing airtime on this because I can't have my lap bar that high. It felt like I was gonna fly out for a second. It was that great airtime. And unlike Mystic, this has PTC trains, which means that you can actually, you know, have your lap bar up and it can stay up a little bit. Whereas on Mystic, if you leave your lap, you give yourself a few inches, say it doesn't, you know, the ride ups don't care, I say a few inches, like an inch, they're gonna come down on you during the ride, and you won't be getting that much airtime. On this, other way around. If Mr. Timbers had PTC trains, it would be a top tier wooden coaster, but it doesn't. So, PTC trains make all the difference. We've got just under half an hour till park close. Our last day here. I think we'll see what we do. Okay, so we did Justice League, and that's actually a really cool dark ride. I don't know why more people don't talk about that. That's really awesome. I think Goliath is still closed, so we're doing X-Play. Although I hear Goliath's lift. Goliath is open. There's people on it. All right, never mind. Bye, X-Flight. Goliath. We have 10 minutes till park close. We're gonna go do Goliath. I swear I've ran to more RMCs than any other coaster. In fact, I've never ran to any other coaster. Let's do this. Like 9 minutes left. All right, park is closed. We almost got Nog on Goliath. It was running one train, transferred off red and opened it would appear. So orange train, we did road 2 for our last ride. Great as always. Great RMC. Really torn on if it's better than Fury or not. It's either my number 3 or 4 though. Other things to wrap up. X-Flight's good, but not as good as Gatekeeper. Too rough, and the restraints suck. American Eagle is fun, but can be rough. Just don't ride on a wheel seat and it's okay. And to continue, V2 is fun. Better than Wicked Twister, but there's a lot more of them. That's why I didn't try and ride it more. I'm going to be riding the Clone at Dorney Park in less than a week. Oh, there's Six Flags here at America's Giga. Demon is the second best aero hyper. Second best aero blooper. It's been a long day. Behind only Tennessee Tornado. Better than Vortex for me. Maxx Force wasn't open. Viper is the second best ride in the park. Very fun, good Woody. Second favorite Woody that I've ridden. Raging Bull is a good hyper. Well, it's a good ride. It's not a great hyper. Nothing really wrong with it. Just not as good as it could have been. Batman the Ride is a great invert. Better than Afterburn. Better than Banshee. Not as good as Raptor. Justice League is a good dark ride that doesn't get talked about enough. Superman is a clone, as I'm going to be riding again in a week, and basically everything else that I haven't covered is. Except for Dark Knight, and that's a good wild mouse in the dark. So yeah, that will wrap it up for the final time. Unless I stop in for like an hour tomorrow. From Six Flags, Great America, great park that overall was probably my second favorite that I've been to, behind only Cedar Point.
But I don't know how.
There are so many people in our community like these. They see the need and want to help, but are not sure what to do. Pads Lake County is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping people experiencing homelessness. You can help others by helping Pads. Many seemingly small efforts combined
on the East Coast
have
trip
a
in
huge
just a
impact.
few short
I want to do
days.
something to help others.
So a small update on Maxx Force from yesterday. They have poured some more, well, set up molds for more concrete. I'm guessing for the queue line and possibly Flash Pass entrance. And then over here, the train has been moved forward slightly. But yeah, Maxx Force is coming. Earlier, there was a train in the station. I cannot see if there is one there now, but I saw it from Raging Bull earlier. So yeah, looks like it's coming along good. Maybe in a few weeks it'll be open. Unfortunately, I won't get to ride it. That will do it here from Six Flags Great America. Great park. Really can't ask for much better. So, see ya on the East Coaster trip starting this Sunday. Sunday night, the first vlog from Kennywood will be out.